Hey guys, it's AJ. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching me and Mr. Vuitton. Today I am here with a super exciting unboxing. It's actually going to be more of a reveal video because I have already unboxed this item and I've been using it actually for a few days since I received it. But I still wanted to do a reveal because this is without question the most exciting reveal I think I've done on my channel. At least for me. It may not be for you, but for me it definitely is. So I'm super excited to share this piece with you. As you saw, it's a Chanel unboxing, and the reason that you're seeing it, I received the item about, as you're seeing this, it will be a couple of weeks ago, or about a week and a half ago, but I wanted to wait to post this video until August 19th because as you may or may not know, but August 19th was Coco Chanel's birthday, so I thought it was appropriate, given what I'm going to reveal, to post this as sort of an homage to the Queen herself, Coco Chanel, in commemoration of her birthday. So with that being said, I will get right into it, and then once I show you the bag, it is a handbag, I will go into my whys of purchasing this item. So I purchased this bag from a company called Hirshleifers, which you may or may not be familiar with. I had heard of them before. I actually received the information for the sales associate that I worked with from Sabina, who is on Instagram and here on YouTube, and she owns her own like handbag reselling company, and she's an authenticator, and I actually purchased my maxi flap from her. So I know that she has worked with Hirshleifers in the past and purchased from them. Basically, Hirshleifer's is a department store in New York, and they specialize in like Chanel, I believe Saint Laurent, a lot of designer brands. And the best part for me was that because I'm outside of the state of New York, I didn't have to pay sales tax on this item, which was a huge savings because when you're spending this much on a handbag, obviously the sales tax is going to be fairly significant as well. So, that was one of the reasons why I decided to purchase this bag new. Another reason why I decided to go new on this, normally I always will go the pre-loved route, but the nature of this bag was such that I kind of wanted to have it new and be the one to put the first dings and marks on it. And I mean, not that I'm going to abuse my bag, but I definitely wanted it to be new from the store if possible, or in new condition if I did find one like on Fashion File or a pre-loved site. The other thing that I found as I was researching this item is that on pre-loved sites, especially like Fashion File, they're going for close to what they go for retail or what I could have paid brand new from Hirshleifers. So I didn't necessarily want to get a used bag, even if it was in excellent condition, and have it cost me almost as much as one brand new fresh from the boutique. So that was another one of the reasons why I went new. And right now the selection for pre-loved versions of this bag is just sort of low right now. There's not a whole lot on the pre-loved market. So with that being said, I will get right into it because I'm sure that you are eager to see the bag. It did come nicely wrapped. When I did the actual like unboxing, it was the day that I got it, and I wasn't like I, you know, like house clothes on, like a house dress, and I wasn't in any shape to film. And I really sort of wanted to just be present and open the bag and open, you know, the box and the packaging and inspect it all myself. So I didn't film it when I was actually doing the first unboxing. I took some pictures as I opened the package though. And so I'll share those with you now just so you can see how nicely it was packaged. The gentleman that I purchased the bag from did have a brand new one, like in back stock. So mine was brand new. It was all wrapped up still, and it had never been on the floor or anything, which was kind of important to me, not just because of what's going on right now with COVID, but also just because I wanted a fresh as possible, I guess, handbag that hadn't been touched and marked and whatnot. So with that being said, I will throw the pictures of sort of the the evolution of my unboxing in as soon as I show you these next few items. But the bag did come with the beautiful Chanel ribbon wrapped nicely, which you'll see once you see the pictures, around the box, just like it would from the boutique, from a Chanel boutique. It came with this beautiful, the standard black magnetic Chanel box with all of the tissue, and everything was just beautifully packed inside, very safe. And then it came with the Chanel Care booklet and the polishing cloth, so that was nice to have. And then it obviously came with my receipt from Hirshleifers, which if I can show it to you without showing what the item is, then I will do that. But yeah, this is just my receipt from Hirshleifer, so that doesn't really make any difference to you. But here is the authenticity card that came with it, and this is a 30 series bag, so it's brand spanking fresh off the assembly line, I guess I would say. So that was kind of cool. That it was a 30 series. There's another reason that I will tell you of why I purchased this new, which I'll share once I actually show the bag, because it'll be easier to show there. I'm not going to talk about prices. If you're interested in the price, text your sales associate. I'm just not going to go down that road. It's a Chanel bag, you know, it's expensive. It is what it is. But if you're interested, here is the code, the numbers code there, without giving away the name of the item. So without any other hubbub, here is the dust bag that it came in. Of course, the beautiful black thick cloth dust bag. It's nice and big, which I really, really like. So I don't have to feel like the bag is stuffed in there. And the handbag that I purchased as my last handbag purchase for probably at least a year, if not more, due to the price, and just no other bags have really caught my eye like this one, and it's just absolutely stolen my heart. But without further ado, I would like to reveal to you my beautiful Chanel Trendy CC, and this is in the size medium. This bag is just absolutely stunning to me. It is in lambskin leather, which I'll be perfectly honest, it scared me to death to even think about getting a lambskin handbag. I watched about 1,000 reviews on this bag here on YouTube. I don't have a Chanel boutique anywhere close to where I live, within my state even, where I could go, you know, look at the bag, touch it, pick it up, try it on, anything. So I have to literally rely on, you know, you guys on YouTube and Instagram, Pinterest, you know, message boards or like purse forum boards, for reviews and for, you know, updates and wear and tear and how it looks on my frame. You know, I'm a taller person, and I'm definitely what you would classify as a plus size woman. And so the reason why I went with the medium in this bag, because obviously the medium is not the most popular size by any means, but I went with the medium because I really just felt like it would fit my frame better, and it really does. I mean, it just is perfect to me. It's very similar to the jumbo, in the classic flap jumbo in length and probably in height as well. And I always liked that size on me. I didn't like it for a double flap, but I really liked the size of the silhouette. And this size is just perfect for me in terms of just how it looks on my frame, I would say. So that's why I decided to go with the medium. I really struggled back and forth between the small and medium, but in the end, I'm really happy that I went with this. It fits me really, really well, and it fits everything I carry on a daily basis, without having to downsize, and also without having to stretch and stuff the lambskin, because I really didn't want to do that either. So this is the bag. You're probably very familiar with it. It has the gorgeous turn lock there on the front, which this had plastic on it when I first got it, but I've since taken the plastic off just because, I don't know, it looked kind of corny having that on there. But it's a turn lock, of course. And then it opens up just like so. It has the beautiful stitching on the inside and the plastic steel here on this part of the turn lock. I love this bag because it's leather lined. I feel like it just is so luxurious inside and out, and I wish I had like smell-o-vision because the leather smell is just absolutely divine. I've had the Coco handle, and I know that the Trendy and the Coco handle are sort of like one's caviar, one's lambskin. They're sort of sisters. But I will say that I definitely like this bag better so far. This size is better for me. The small Coco handle is what I had, and it's probably the most similar to this size just in overall dimensions. But I felt like it didn't hold that much, and I was afraid of stretching it, and the inside had the divider, and it just was always kind of hard to get my stuff in there how I wanted it. This bag, because it has the 3 compartments on the inside, it just is super convenient to put everything you need in it without having to stretch and stuff and downsize and whatnot. So it just feels amazing. I mean, it just is a beautiful bag. It's really, really well done in my opinion. As you can see, it's wrinkling. I mean, it does wrinkle. You know, there's some wrinkles back here on the back when you open up the flap. But honestly, what I found is like I'll open it, and then after like 10 minutes, I'll go back and kind of look at it because I like to just go back and stare at this bag. I guess I'm weird, I don't know. But the wrinkles kind of just fall out of it. They just sort of, you know, will relax out of it. And the truth is that I was talking to my friend Sam on Instagram, and she's kind of like, once you get those first scratches, once you get the first, you know, marks and beauty marks and wrinkles, then you just kind of ignore it and it doesn't bother you. And truthfully, I feel like that's kind of been the case where I haven't really been too freaked out about it. I'm a little bit worried like about stitching coming loose, but I've never seen any issues with that on any Trendy videos that I've seen or any pre-loved ones. I've never seen an issue with like popped stitches. So, yeah, I just absolutely am in love with this bag. It is so beautiful. And again, the medium is just perfect for me. So, you know, inside has the 3 pockets. It has the lipstick pocket and the 2 slip pockets, just like a classic down in there. And then the other reason why I definitely wanted to go new or newer is because this bag has, whoops, let me do this. It has the strap, the long shoulder strap, which I've been just sort of tucking down in the back pocket, pulling through and tucking in the back pocket because I haven't really been using it. I've been using it just as a top handle in the crook of my arm and because it's very comfortable that way. But I wanted the version that has the non-removable strap. And I know, and at first, when I first started looking at this bag, I thought I would love to be able to take the strap on and off. And then I was watching a review or like a best and worst handbags or a review or some kind of video. Maybe it was Emma Anders, because I love her reviews because she's brutally honest. But I was watching, I think, her review or somebody's review, and they had the bag and they were showing it off, and they went to pull the shoulder strap out and it went boop in the side because some of the older ones on the inside have a toggle, and the strap just came out. And I, at that point, said, that's not good. And that would drive me bonkers if I was like in a store and I had to hurry up and throw the bag over my shoulder and part of the strap comes flying out. Like, that would make me crazy, especially on this expensive of a bag. So I decided what I would do is look for one that has these round stoppers. This is a newer feature of the newer ones. And you can see that it just fits perfectly right in that spot, and the strap isn't going to come off, which, you know, could be a con if you want a removable strap. But I just think it looks a little bit more finished, honestly, than the toggle with this CC round stopper. And there's no danger of the strap popping off when you need to throw it over your shoulder. So that was something else that I kind of wanted to go with a new bag. So, you know, if you definitely want a removable strap, then look on the pre-loved market. I don't know, maybe some boutiques may still have the removable strap, but I'm not sure. Mine was definitely non-removable. It has the Mona Lisa pocket in the back, which I, of course, I don't use these even on my caviar bags. So, but it's just a beautiful sort of addition to the bag, gives it that classic feel. And then the inside section is not quilted, which I kind of like. It's just a smooth lambskin. The top plate, of course, is a huge bone of contention for some people. It's up for debate whether it's pretty, it's classy, it's tacky, it's gaudy, whatever. I'll be honest, when I first saw this bag, I think this bag came out, the Trendy came out in, I want to say 2014, and that was really before I was really into luxury big time, and definitely before I was into Chanel. So it really wasn't on my radar. But when I first saw this bag like a couple years ago, when it started to kind of gain popularity, I did not like this bag. I was like, it's weird. It looks too like trendy, and it's flashy, and it just is the lambskin, and you know, I didn't like it. And then probably about like at the end of last year, it really, like I just a switch flipped and I became obsessed with it. And I think it's just absolutely a stunning bag. The lambskin is perfection with this design, in my opinion. Yes, you have to be more careful with it for sure than caviar, but so far it's been really good. And like I said, I've been carrying it for several days. I have not taken the plastic off of the top plate. That's still on there, so that's why it looks a little bit dull. I personally like the plate. I think it's not as flashy as you think. It's understated, but yet it still makes it clear that it's a Chanel bag. And it just gives it sort of a panache that, you know, it just is just there. You know, it's not like it's across the front or it's real, you know, and if you have the bag over your arm, you can't really see it unless you look down. So to me, it's not as big of a deal as you would think it would be to have it on there. So yeah, I just am absolutely in love with this bag, and I wanted to share it with you all. I will go ahead and do a couple mod shots too, just so you can see what it looks like, because what I found when I was researching this bag is it's like most women are, you know, 5'2" to 5'6", kind of in that range. It's hard to know what this bag or what the small Chanel Trendy will look like on a taller person. So I definitely felt like the small would be too small for me. The medium to me is just perfect. So I'll go ahead and do a couple mod shots here and then if you put it in the crook of your arm, that's a great look, I think, just like that. Handheld. And then on the shoulder, that's like just everyday size to me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I enjoyed sharing my new baby with you, and I will definitely do like a review wear and tear once I've had the bag for a few months, so that I can talk about the pros and cons and the things I like and what I don't like, and you know, as I get to use it a little bit more. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in my next video. Take care, guys.